Hey YouTube, Angie B here. So I am doing a fill. Well, no, not a fill. I'm sorry, a fix. I broke basically like 4 nails the other day at work. So I figured I'd come on here to some of my new subbies that have really only seen me do crafting and show you what I did. So I have prepped my nails, soaked all the acrylic off that was on them, and cleaned out my cuticles and all that good stuff with my bit. So now I'm going to form them. I prefer forms because that's what I started teaching myself how to do, because I'm not a fan of tips. I believe tips damage your nails whenever you break them. That tip is glued down to your nail, so therefore it is ripping 1 or 2 layers of your nail off up here, and I believe that's what causes a lot of the ridges for people. When I break a nail, it typically just breaks at the right here, and I just lose the acrylic piece of it, typically, unless I bang it really, really bad, which has only happened once or twice. So yeah, I'm gonna go over this with you. So I put my no lift nail primer on, and now I'm going to burp my brush. Oh, I've cleaned them with alcohol too, most important thing. And let's give it a go. My hands may be a little shaky because it is first thing in the morning. I have to do my nails when no one is home, because, well, my daughter doesn't mind the smell. It's the other half that can't stand it. So I do them in the morning and then try to ventilate my house, and I run an oil diffuser that gets the smell out really good. So now I'm just forming it. Making sure it's good. Patting that down a little bit, because I see. Typically I'll do my nails on a day that I'm off, because then it gives me time. But I really wanted to fix these nails today because I have to work tonight. Well, today and tonight. Alright, so that's that one. Let's get to the thumb. Thumb, I need a big bead because I have a big thumb. Lids are in my way. And that was a runny bead. And a dryer bead. That's horrible. I also have problems with like figuring out I really need to work on acrylic bead to liquid ratio, because sometimes I'll get a runny bead and a lot of times, you know, I'll get a perfect bead. So then it's like, okay, that's the one thing that's hard to master with acrylic. Your the texture, the consistency of your bead, I might say. I'm gonna do this because it is really thin. Feel the form coming undone. Then I just swipe it back to even it out. I think we're gonna need a little more back at the cuticle line. I'm adding a little more because it did not like how thin it was there. And it's too much bulk. We will just file it down, but I don't think it will be. Okay, now this is probably set. So this one we could probably take off, at least take the form off of it. Doesn't take long, couple minutes to set, as most people know. Okay. Now I have to do my other hand, but I have to wait for this to set. So 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Now that hand is set. I've taken the form off. I wasn't going to make you guys just sit and wait a couple minutes for that to set. So now you're going to see me do my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, which is always fun. Because, yeah, it's where you got to be steady, steady, steady. Hot glue guns falling everywhere. Okay, so this is going to be fun. This is never fun. But I make it work. Because sometimes this can get really sloppy. Alright. Let's just pray that my hand is as steady as it can be. Because that's basically what it is. And catching that bead so it doesn't run into my cuticles. That's the problem I have with the doing my dominant hand, of course, with my non-dominant, because you got to be steadier. That's why most nail techs say, I love doing other people's nails, I just can't stand doing my nails because it takes like 3 hours. Yeah, it can take a while when you have to do your other hand. Gotta drain that bead, it's too wet. See, as you can see, I have a bead running. I am just messy this morning. Damn, I'm gonna have to like really clean my brush out. Oh, I got a piece of acrylic stuck on the top of my brush. I'm probably all out of frame, guys. And that's another thing, like you gotta move your hand every which way and turn it around, and yeah. And that's not how long I want this one. There we go. Draining your beads out just makes them drier, of course. Got a runny bead. Can't have a runny bead. Alright. That one is formed. Finally. Alright. Do the thumb. Oh no, not into the cuticle. Don't need a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give my brush a good cleaning. No easy task. Do this one. Drain it. God, I hate doing my dabba today. It is the worst, y'all. I mean, you know, I make it work. It's just so hard. People are like, how do you do it? I'm like, patience. You got to have patience. There's a hair. Okay. I think one more little thing on the tip and then I should be good. Definitely got to check my corners because my thumbs lately have been... Just want to make sure my corners are nice and strong. My work is very physical. My hands go through it. So and I've been noticing my thumbs have been cracking, like breaking at the edge here. So I'm even using my thumbs a lot more now, which I've never really, I don't use my thumbs a lot. But lately I have been. Alright, I'll clean this off. Make sure I get all the acrylic out of it, nice and clean. Yep. Nice and clean. So I'm gonna let these set and I'll be back. Alright, I've taken the forms off. They're this one still needs a little bit of time, but these two are definitely set, so I am going to file my sides. Now I'll typically go around my and even out my top. Make sure I got my shape. I'm not going to go through the whole filing routine right now because I honestly have to get myself together for work, but I'm going to even out my edges on here. I do use the electric file, especially like around my cuticles, because that's the best, like, to avoid any type of lifting from happening. Go around the cuticle really good with your safety bit. But like I said, I don't really have time to see right here, I see this has got to come in. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I can't file in frame. Like, that is just so hard to do. But filing is an art. Filing takes time. Filing takes the longest. Forget the application and all that. It's the filing that takes the longest. Always, always, always. Filing, you see any dips and dabbers, and where you have bulk or you don't, if that happens. And I could spend probably 2-3 minutes just sitting here filing this nail. Like I said, can't really file in frame. Got to move your hands around here and there and this and that, and it's hard to file on camera. And there's really no point in filing on camera. I'm just going to get this one nail done for you guys. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to file the rest off camera. at a later date. I'm just going to get my edges filed before I go to work. That way I'm not like, you know, I'm going to smooth them out as much as possible. Okay. Well, that's a good file for a 2-3 minute file, is it? Okay, so that one's filed. Yeah. I think. File it. Buff it. Give it my shiner buff. The buffer that shines it, just so you can see. Ooh, there it is. Okay. Got a little white dot there. But, yep, that's fixing a nail. Forming a nail. Alright, ladies, so with that being said, I have to go get myself together for work so I can get back home at a decent time, because I still have things to do before I go to work tonight. Alright, ladies, alright, have a good day. Hope you enjoyed this. See how I form my nails, fix them and stuff. I will probably be back later with a tutorial on, since I have to fix them now, I'm going to repaint. I have to repaint this nail, and just a glitter nail. So I'll probably put that video up later. So have a good night, guys. Bye. Good day. See you later. Bye.